Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. If you're new here, maybe you found this for a reason. This is going to be for Gemini. Gemini, is there someone you want to peek in on? I want to know who's on the mind of the Gemini. Who you thinking about, Gemini? I want to send my metaphorical fly through the blinds and peek in on the mind of the person that you're thinking about. Let's get creepy. Let's peek through the blinds. All I know is if I look up and see someone peeking through my blinds, I'm gonna pee my pants. Not metaphorically either. I'm gonna literally pee myself. I'm always like, people that know me. Like, Mo. Mel. People that know me call me Mo or Mel. Melissa. If someone broke in your house, you'd probably kick their ass. And it's like, no, I'd probably freeze and pee myself. So, yeah. Alright, anyway. But I'm gonna do it to the person that you want to peek in on, because I'm creepy. Although I will pee myself if someone tries to peek through my window, I have no problem peeking metaphorically through the blinds into the mind of the person that you, my Gemini watching, want to know about. Okay, so let's see if we can tune in to the Gemini energy that's finding this. Tell me. Oh, the train is coming. And I got a storm outside. Alright, so tell me about the Gemini energy. I want to know about the energy the Gemini wants to know about. Tell me something about them. How will my Gemini know? Oh my. Wow, okay. That's the world. So, if you watch some of my earlier videos, I just started posting videos about 2 months ago. And I was like, I am not gonna draw on my cards and cover the naughty bits. So I just got this deck. I covered some naughty bits in my other cards, because I was like, I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get, anyway. But I didn't do it in this one, so I'm not going to show a close-up. I'll cover the dirty bits. So, the world, alright? Wow, okay, so that's a completion. So, this energy in this card, the reason I don't like covering the itty-bitty parts either, one, it's not offensive, and two, it means something, This energy is bare. It's, the world card's the last card, but it's completion. But it's also like a rebirth. I feel like this is a card of an energy. It's representing the energy that my Gemini is wanting to peek in on. Excuse me. And I feel like that energy is an energy that has come to a new place in their life. Almost like they may have literally just moved. Because sometimes that's what that card's about as well. I feel like this is an energy that feels like it has literally found itself, maybe recreated itself. That's what I'm feeling. Alright? Just see the Ace of Cups there, so maybe that energy, this energy that you're interested in, Gemini, has moved forth to a new beginning of emotional fulfillment. I don't know if that's with you. Maybe that's what you want to know about them. So let's look a little deeper. But right now, so far, your energies being the energies that you're interested in, being represented by the World card. Alright. Tell me more about the energy that the Gemini is wanting to peek in on. Tell me more about this World card, this energy. What's going on with them? Okay, at the bottom I have the Two of Wands, which is an energy that is standing at a crossroads, looking at, literally holding the world in their hand, deciding which path they're going to take. Under that, the Sun. So this energy is looking to find its ultimate happiness. This energy is on the path of happiness. Three of Coins. Pentacles. Working with others. If this has to do with a relationship, they're looking to put in the work and they're expecting that back. Alright, Six of Wands, the Devil. Can't show that close up, it got itty bitty dirty bits. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Hierophant. Okay, so I'm gonna buzz into your energy here, Gemini, that you want to peek in on, and see what they're feeling inside right now. Now I know that seeing them being represented by the World card, they've come to a completion. I'm starting to get the feeling this might be an energy that left you. And that's why you're interested in them, and that's why they're being represented by the World card. Like they've just completed something. And they are on a new path towards happiness, total inner fulfillment, looking to work with, or maybe even moved for the Three of Pentacles. If it doesn't represent what I just said before, it could represent actually, like, working with other people, okay? About something that they're very passionate about. Okay. I'm gonna buzz in, so if you don't really want to know, if you're resonating so far, and you don't really want to know what this energy is feeling and thinking, now's the time to get out of here. Okay. I'm buzzing into this energy, and I'm not gonna pick her up and put her too close, because I can't show her boobies. Alright. Gemini, I'm the energy that you're interested in, and I have just started a new path. I may have literally moved, and I feel like I was burying my soul in my relationship with you, and I was not being celebrated the way I felt I needed to be. This is the Six of Wands. Yes, and I was on a path at a crossroads about my ultimate happiness, what I want to work on. This connection, okay, at one time, was something that I felt we both equally worked on, and that we worked well together at and in. And it did bring me happiness at one time. But the fighting, not feeling heard, feeling like I could not be my real self, this is, can be Aquarius energy, the Five of Swords. This is the Five of Swords. And sometimes we focus on this energy, but sometimes it's this energy walking away, okay? Aquarius energy, sometimes I feel is the energy that's walking away, because they don't want to put up with the fighting anymore. Seven of Wands underneath that, defensive, okay? Defensive. And feeling like the passion, alright, the passion that brought us together, it was kind of like the glue that held us together. I felt like you, my Gemini, abandoned that and went into your own head and your own path. This is the Hermit card. Underneath that is the Two of Swords, which is an energy that's not seeing the truth and closing their heart off. So I feel like my Gemini, the energy that you are interested in their headspace, if you're resonating, passion is what brought you together, and was the glue. This energy felt that was keeping you together, and that it became something where the fighting so much felt like they could not be their naked real self. In the beginning they could. In the beginning I could. This is ultimate, such passion here, okay? Gemini energy, if you did not literally ghost this energy at one point, or, you know, need time alone to think and find yourself, something to that effect, if you did do that, I feel like that's what put both energies, you and this energy, defensive. What once passion used to hold the rod in a passionate way became both of you holding it alone in your own minds, closing off your hearts, being defensive. Okay? The fighting, too much for, I feel like, bzzz, buzzed in. I feel like you, my Gemini energy, you were using your words very sharply. It was, maybe Gemini, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and maybe you was even picking fights with me, I feel like, okay? When I see that. And it made me feel like we weren't connected like we used to be, and I couldn't work with you like I used to. I started thinking about how to work with others, what really makes me happy. Do I want to sacrifice my happiness and work on something that I feel like the other person doesn't want to work on with me? So here I am, back, standing at a crossroads, holding my choices, my world, my happiness, what I want to work with in my hand, okay? And I want to be celebrated. Because in this energy, I'm gorgeous. I'm fruitful. And it's not too late for me to have a beginning. That's how I feel. Right under me is the devil. Now, I'm looking at this like, I want to be celebrated for my passion, what I'm passionate about, okay? I want to be able to feel free in my sexuality and sensuality, okay? Because this world card's very sensual in that energy, and so is this devil card. I almost feel like I hindered myself. I had to hold back about things that I was truly passionate about, or you made me feel like I could not release my inner beast. I feel like I had to I couldn't bear myself the way I am in this card, or even this card, that I had to, quiet my desires. Now, Three of Swords, I'm gonna say that my Gemini, you know your story. This energy, bzzzt in, feels totally betrayed by you. So, and this is a 3. This could mean that someone stepped out. And I'm gonna say that, Gemini, you might have felt like this energy because everything I just mentioned about what's going on in this energy's heart and head, about their, sharing the sensual and sexuality and feeling like hindered, like they had to quiet that down to be more, what's the word, oh man, like a little more, like they had to prune it down. Maybe when they showed certain sides or wanted to in the beginning, they felt like they could. Something happened with that 5 of Swords and the 7 where things got defensive, because there was passion. I think that I felt inside, buzzed into this energy, that they felt like they could, this passion, there was so much passion in the beginning. So what happened? Only you know. Something happened. Whether it was people feeling like someone, both energies felt like the other one did something, where they stepped out with someone else, was thinking about stepping out. If it wasn't someone actually stepping out, this energy, I just feel like this energy feels like the Gemini energy closed themselves off, okay? And so that passion that was there fizzled. And once that happened, this energy felt like this energy was doing things. Whether it was or not, only you, Gemini, know. But this is telling me this energy felt like you maybe stepped out, and if you didn't, you were thinking about it or whatever, especially next to the devil card. So, buzzing back in. Buzz. My heart was broken because I feel like you betrayed the passion that we shared. You may have not actually stepped out fully all the way, you know what I'm saying, did the deed, but even entertaining it, the idea of it, maybe it was even, watching dirty movies and things like, you weren't giving me the attention, the passionate attention that you did in the beginning. I feel like you're holding on to either something from the past. I can't let go of feeling like my heart was broken and I was betrayed. And I know that we lived together. This buzzing out, this is Hierophant. Now, this could also be saying that we connected, these energies, Gemini and the energy you're interested in, especially being represented by the World card. This energy, you might also resonate with this reading if this energy is very spiritual, like really feels a connection to a higher power and is open about that. I'm feeling that, especially with this card. I feel like this energy took this. I'm gonna buzz back in. Bzz. I was holding on. I cannot let go to this heartbreak and what I feel, the betrayal of the passion and the connection. What once was beautiful and a passionate Ace of Wands connection became toxic for this energy I'm feeling buzzed in. That it feels like it has to hold on to the little it has left because it made it question its own self, how it saw itself, how it connected with its own self. Okay? I feel like this was not a fly-by-night. This was like, you might have been living, I feel like you were living with this person and maybe even spoken about getting married if you weren't engaged, because this is also my marriage card, the Hierophant. But I'm really feeling from this that this energy buzzed in is very connected to spirit, very connected to the higher power. It takes the relationship with, I want to say, God, seriously. And maybe, Gemini, did you make them feel like that was not? I don't know. I just felt that, like, if you made them feel in some sort of way, either what we said before about not using the word so, maybe, you were a little sharp with your tongue, with the Five of Swords is. Yeah, maybe the combination of all those things, maybe the energy really felt betrayed. Maybe it felt like you even misrepresented how you connected with the higher power, or you changed your ideals. Maybe that's what also this could represent if it's not, for this energy. And it's for you, Gemini. You could have been at a crossroads about your relationship with the higher power, and maybe that's what started the Five of Swords kind of disconnect. Alright. So, I'm going to ask the cards. I'm going to ask the cards. Gemini, if you are resonating, this is a general reading. Don't make it fit if it doesn't. Even if it does fit, if you entrust that deeply in tarot, find a tarot reader you trust, or me, whatever. Get a personal reading if you entrust that deeply in tarot, seriously. And even if you are resonating, we cannot control the wheel, but we have to control ourselves. And we have free will. Everyone has free will, So I'm just going to ask the cards, if you are resonating Gemini energy and you want to connect with this energy, okay? 3 again. Again, I'm seeing this Queen of Wands here. If you want to connect, you might have to really show that you want to work with this energy and allow it to be passion itself. Alright. Tell me if the Gemini is resonating and it wants to connect with this energy. What advice can we give it? Okay, Four of Swords popped out. That's the Four of Swords. This energy is a warrior that has come back from a battle and is now sitting in like a meditative state. And I have another deck where it's like almost like hibernating. This is saying to me Gemini, because I'm asking about, how if you want to connect with this energy. One, it's saying two things. One, you might want to give this energy a little space and a little time. It might need to embrace its own empowerment and need some. It might enjoy that, because I feel like it feels like it's having a new start, a new beginning, a new way of looking at things. This card, this guy's like literally like has his hair and hands praying. So it might also be saying that you, Gemini, might want to reflect if this energy did walk away, because that's what I feel like it's ticked and it walked away. If that is the case, you might want to sit in your thoughts about what you really want. Maybe your ego is attached right now, but alright, what else can we tell the Gemini about this energy? If it wants to connect with, if its desire is to connect with this energy, what can we tell it? Hangman. I have a Ten of Wands and a King of Swords. Gemini, that's Gemini energy, the King of Swords. Hangman is Pisces energy. Okay, so look. Think about things. Let this energy have time. This was a burden for you and this energy, okay? And this is telling me that you, my Gemini, maybe didn't carry the burden so well. The Ten of Wands is a energy carrying a burden. For me, it's life has burdens. For every up, there's a down. For every high, there's a low. It's just the way of things. And maybe that's why this relationship got the turmoil, because a lot of us expect everything to be that Ace of Wands and everything, and we said, so in the beginning, this energy did feel so much, you both, it seems, felt so much passion. There was a new beginning. I feel like you guys did live together. I feel like a lot of energies in general, we don't understand sometimes. For every high, there's a low, and maybe the high was so high that when the low hit, you both took it like this was but life has life has burdens. That's what the wheel is about. Life. That's what tarot is about. It's actually about the whole path of life, which starts from the Fool and ends with the World, and there's everything in between. Anyway, the point is, it's a burden that neither of you maybe carried so great. And this is saying two things to me. One, in this, you, like I said earlier, and this maybe is how you'll resonate Gemini energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. You were too sharp with your words, alright? This is saying, King of Swords are about clarity, honesty. The King of Swords in good energy is an intelligent, upfront, trusting, wonderful. I love the King of Swords. Ready to fight if they have to, and if you want to work this out, recognize the burden in the past, what created it. Learn how to. All right, Five of Pentacles is under this. This is Hangman. Right now, you're probably uncomfortable, feeling left out in the cold. You might even feel financially burdened. But you're going to have to be uncomfortable for a while. That's what the Hangman is about, in order to find the true answers, the true clarity, okay? With the Four of Swords here, and the Hangman, and this King of Swords, this is saying to me that my Gemini energy, you need to sit in it for a while and think about things. Think about the burden again. If you don't want this, if you're trying to work this out with this energy, you're going to have to give some space, reconnect with yourself, let this energy reconnect with themselves, and recognize what you contributed to the burden, what created the burden, all right, in the relationship. And yeah, you're uncomfortable right now. The Nine of Wands is under that. Yeah, give it some time, and then go back if you're going to make your offer, and be honest, That's also what the King of Swords is about. The Page of Swords, you might want to spy a little on that energy. This could also mean that. But ultimately, it's saying, I feel like you, my energy, want to rush to this energy. Give this energy some space. Alright? That's what this is saying. Because they're defensive about, they feel like they were pushed away and left out in the cold, okay? That's what that's saying also. The Nine of Wands. But if you want things to work out, give them some space. Give yourself some space. This energy, they're looking at you right now like you're you're not enlightened. Alright? The Hanged Man is one of those cards that in reverse is more positive because it's showing that the energy has become enlightened. That they, after sitting in the difficult uncomfortableness, you know, and this energy, I really feel like what I said earlier about is spirituality. If they're not Christian or Catholic, because this is the Pope in this card, and they hold the keys to heaven at their feet. This energy, that's important to them. So if that's not really important to you, don't pretend it is. If it is, this is a card. Look, this person's praying. Like we said, you was there, okay? So sit in it. Make sure this is what you really want, and it's not your ego, okay? That's what I feel. All right. If you resonate, like the video, leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. I hope this was helpful in some sort of way. And I hope to see you guys in the future. If this didn't resonate, watch one of my other videos. If it did resonate, check out some of my other videos. Those might resonate as well. And I love you guys for staying till the end. And God bless. And peace, love, happiness for everyone. Hopefully I see you again.